Hosts Don Getling and Gino Franti.
Gino Real Estate Finance Show on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS, and we are excited about our show today. You are going to be excited about our show today. I mean, we have some incredible guests, some really fun guests, but very informative guests on our show today that's going to educate you and inform you like no other. Remember, this is your smartest 2 hours of the week right here on AM 1220 KHTS, the Don and Gino Show. And I'm here, of course, with my good friend Gino Franti, who's going to share with you how you can enter our new Vault Media Studios.
Yep, and you could do that by going to donandgino.com, Don, and you go to watch and listen live. Today it'll be just you and I in the studio, but they can still check us out. We got our Vault Media Studio here all dressed up, still have our little 4th of July garb going on.
I love it there,
I like it. I like it.
Yeah,
I
very
like it.
patriotic.
So, very patriotic spirit. Speaking of patriotic spirit, Argentina goes to the World Cup final. So if you saw my YouTube video like 3 or 4 weeks ago when the World Cup started and I said I had a fever, now I'm just completely shot.
And thank goodness the game isn't today, and therefore I have Gino beside me. Otherwise, he would definitely be watching the game. Congratulations, Gino.
Thanks. It was
why are you into Argentina?
Both my parents from Argentina, wife's from Argentina, grandparents are from Argentina, and it's funny that you asked that because I grew up with Argentine soccer. That's the way I grew up, and so when the U.S. was almost going to play Argentina, that was kind of a really stressful situation. I was like, oh, what do I do there? And people were giving Nella a hard time, and they were saying, hey, are you going to switch and now root for the U.S.? She's like, no, it's like your sports team. If you move from if you move from here and you're a Lakers fan and you move somewhere else, are you not going to be a Lakers fan just because you move? No, your sports team's kind of something you grow up with.
Some people have lately.
That's true.
All right, well, we thank you for joining the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show right here on your hometown station, 1220 KHTS. And again, go to donandgino.com. This is live. We have a great producer in Furman with AP Productions, 3 HD cameras, so you can see inside the vault. Because the only way you get in here is through our website. And there's so much great information on that website. There's a YouTube channel that has probably a couple hundred shows on it now, full-length shows with incredible interviews, along with probably 400 YouTube clips with incredible interviews with some of the best professionals available, period.
Yeah, I'm really excited about today because, this is typically a local show, and we always make sure to bring on local professionals. In fact, most of them, I know you talk a little bit about our America's Professional Resource Group. Most of them are members of that, but today we actually have a nationally acclaimed economist joining us today, so really excited about that.
Yeah, you're going to love Elliot. He's fun, and he's very informed. I mean, this guy has written over 85 articles. He has been featured in Bloomberg, Business Week, Forbes, Fortune Magazine, all kinds of good stuff. And he's actually coming on our show, backed by popular demand. He's been on before. He's a consultant and advisor for so many different things, and we're blessed to have him kind of join us and give you a rundown of what's happening in the economy today, what's going on, what he feels is going to happen with the real estate market, interest rates, the stock market, and all kinds of good stuff. It's kind of nice to get somebody else's opinion. I bet you it aligns with ours, but you'll get to hear from someone else.
We'll find out, won't we?
That's right. So stay tuned for sure. You don't want to go away. And again, if you have to leave your car, go to donandgino.com, click on the Listen and Chat Live button, and boom, you're in the vault because you don't have keys to the vault without that. Okay, so another thing we want to let you check on is we put together, because of all these great professionals that we've been talking to for the last 3.5 years now, we've put together a great resource group for you in regard to anything that affects your life. And it's called America's Professional Resource Group. And you can go to aprgi.com, aprgi.com, and find out so much more. I mean, all these resources of financial professionals and anything that affects your life and your family's lives. And you can go there and find out more. In fact, we even started our own magazine.
Yeah, and you know what I think is interesting about it is the magazine really includes not only great advice from each of the professionals, so it's really a great resource, but it also has personal things so that it's a little bit of entertainment and fun as well. And that's
education, entertainment in one.
Well, and it goes with what we always talk about, Don. It's our goal at the show is to guide you to personal and financial wellness. And
you can't do that on our own.
No, I need a lot of help in the grooming department, so I like that section. We got the man cave in there, talking a little bit about how to take care of yourself.
Yeah, we got the man cave. We got fermentations, a wine blog from the #1 wine blog in the nation.
That's important.
We have Going Green. We have In Style for the ladies. We have home improvement sections, Fit for Life sections, health sections. I mean, it's an amazing magazine. So you can subscribe to it. It's online. Don't worry, we're not selling you anything. And it actually is an educational magazine. It's not a bunch of ads. Not allowed, actually. We don't even allow ads. It has to have an education article of some kind. So go to aprgi.com and click on the subscribe now to the Vault magazine. Kind of coincidence that we're in the Vault Media Studios, and because everybody wants to get in the Vault. There's valuable stuff in the Vault, and if you enter the Vault, you will receive some great information. In fact, I'm sure Furman has the Vault up on our website right now, so check it out. Again, click on the listen and chat, and you'll see the pages of the Vault as Furman's flipping through it. It's great stuff. So
It is, Don, but let's jump into some money. Let's jump into some stuff we talk about every week.
Okay.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about jobs, since that's your gig?
Okay, real quick on jobs, because there's another important part I want to touch on. Actually, we can actually close with it. So we'll just touch on jobs. Jobs, the numbers came out pretty good. We always give the unemployment numbers because without jobs, we don't have a recovery, and a lot of us were affected by so many millions of jobs, 7 million jobs lost during the meltdown. So, but it came in at 304,000 new unemployment filers, which was down from 315.
Pretty low number.
Yeah, and at the beginning of the show, 3.5 years ago, just so you know, that number was well over 400,000 every single week.
460.
Yeah, it was
450,
huge. So we've gone down quite a bit. So that is good news. But you know, there's a lot to be said about what those real numbers are. Because you see unemployment percentage going down. I mean, we're over 10% of the nation unemployed, and now we're in the low sixes. But that's not exactly, that doesn't paint the whole picture, does it?
No, it doesn't. As we talked about before, and maybe I'm an optimist, right? But the reality is that it doesn't count people that have left the workforce and started their own new businesses. Those are people that are no longer counted in that number. That
or just left in general, just said, I'm out.
Yeah, there's people.
I'm retiring early.
I hear a lot of people talking about leaving the country, definitely leaving the state. California's having a hard time retaining retirees because of the cost of living. So we're definitely talking to a lot of people that are looking to retire and move. I know I'm setting up a loan for someone right now. We do loans here at Cherry Creek Mortgage, by the way.
Yeah, thank you for sponsoring us, Cherry Creek Mortgage, right here on Turney Road in Valencia. You got to come by and check out our awesome team here, making dreams happen.
Yeah, so we're doing a refinance right now that's going to save somebody, and this is an interesting refinance because we're not going to be saving them any money per month per se. And you'd say, well, why would you refinance if you're doing that? Well, because I'm going to save him 7 years. So and he's young, so in 20 years he's going to have his home paid off. He'll be completely done.
Years?
Instead of 27 that are left on his mortgage right now, keep his payment exactly the same as what he had going right now. Save 7 years on his mortgage. He's going to retire and move back.
How many thousands of dollars are you going to save in interest?
$176,000 in interest.
Woo! Good numbers. Okay, we're going to go over some great numbers because we have an incredible guest you're not going to want to miss, because we have Elliot Eisenberg, one of the top nationally acclaimed economists, coming on the show today to share with you what's really happening in the economy today. So don't go away. We'll be right back on the Don Gino Real Estate and Finance Show.